What's up team? My name's Ben from Fitting Room and this is Trainer of the Month Club with Well+Good. Today we've got a kettlebell workout which is focusing on our balance. Now balance is not only important when we're working out, it's also essential in our day-to-day lives. And working on our balance throughout this workout is going to help to improve how your hips, shoulders and arms move so you can make the most of every second of your day. So the first exercise we have today is a kickstand deadlift. You're going to grab your kettlebell, you're going to place it on the floor and I'll tell you how we're going to do a perfect setup. You're gonna place one foot just behind the kettlebell with the heel lifted and the toes pressed down, and then the working leg, the heel is gonna go right in line with the middle of the bell. So we're not in a very long stance. It's gonna help us to keep our weight centered over both feet. This one's gonna give us stability, and this one is gonna be powering us up. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, hinging both hips backwards. Grab that bell with the same hand at the side that's on. Press both feet into the floor. Stand up nice and tall. Hold it for a second, please. And then hinge those hips down and backwards. Place the bell on the floor for a second because it's called a dead lift. So it goes dead and then we lift it, clues in the name. As you're hinging, tuck your chin. You're looking straight down at the floor in front of you as you send your hips backwards, pressing both feet into the floor. Now some of you may have performed a single leg deadlift where this leg goes and extends backwards. And that is also a good exercise, but we're just practicing now because another way that we can work our balance and our stability is simply by building more strength in the muscles that surround those joints. 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake it off. Now we're gonna do a series of exercises on this one side of the body. So we're gonna keep the kettlebell on the left-hand side. I want you to place your hand on the bell, the opposite hand on the floor. In 5 seconds, we're gonna go into some shoulder taps. So arms and legs extend in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right hand's gonna come across the left shoulder. You're gonna have to shift your weight over, hold it for a second, and then you're gonna have to shift your weight over as you reach that hand back to the floor and brace that body. Now I know what you're thinking. How did we find a way to make the plank more fun? Don't worry, I've got lots of tricks up my sleeve. Take a deep breath. We've got just over 10 seconds. Again, that shifting side to side is challenging those stabilizing muscles in a slightly different way. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, shake out those arms. You're gonna join me up on your feet. We're gonna keep that weight in the left-hand side. Let me show you a little preview. We're gonna take a step out to the right side, push that right hip backwards. The weight's gonna be in the left hand underneath us, and then we're gonna push our feet and stack them back together. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So weight is on the outside of the left leg. Stepping out to the right, all 10 toes forwards. Sit that right hip back. Right butt cheek goes over the right heel. Push the feet together. Stack them underneath the hips. Don't put them together. And then same again. Now you notice shoulders, hips, knees, foot, all in one straight line. We've got 10 more seconds. So that's enough time to get 2 more really good reps, I think. Okay, can you get 1 more? 3, 2, 1, time. So safely place that bell down. So now we work that leg laterally. We're gonna work it straight forward and backwards. We're gonna keep that weight in the left hand. We're gonna do a reverse lunge. Then at the top of the lunge, we're gonna slowly lift that leg up to a balance. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Take that knee down to the floor, stand up powerfully, reach that knee up, hold it for a second, and then reset. Notice how my opposite arm is reaching out to the side to give me some balance and some stability. Take your time in lifting that knee up and through. And you can always take a little pit stop if you need to. So we can stop here, add that knee lift, and then your goal is to be able to transition all the way through. All right, 3, 2, 1, like so. Okay, shake it out. Now we've got to do the same thing on the other side. We've got 10 seconds. So move that weight over. Remember the setup. The toes go on the floor behind the weight. The foot goes forwards in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So again, hinging both hips backwards. Grab it with the opposite hand. Both legs working on the way up. Hold it for a second. Brace those abs. Hinge those hips down and backwards. Now when we finish every exercise on the right side, the next part of the workout, we've got a little challenge. I like giving you these challenges because it gives you something to focus on that is rewarding instead of just watching the clock and hoping that sometime soon I'll tell you that you can get a rest. You have a challenge and a set amount of work to complete. It's also helpful for you and for me as your trainer that when you come back to do these exercises again, you can think about something you can do to improve it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake it out. We're gonna be taking that kettlebell down to the floor. The right hand is on the weight, the left hand is on the floor. Our arms and legs are extended. We're bracing that body and shifting our weight side to side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you gotta press hard through the right hand. The left hand comes across, hips are square, and then you reach that left hand to the floor, that left hip comes down, left hand comes up and over, left hip comes up. So you should feel a lot of core work through this left hand side and a lot of shoulder stability work through that right hand side. Now, man, you're gonna find that challenge and that tremor of truth. 3, 2, 1, time. Oh, awesome job. Now we've got that side lunge. We're gonna take that weight in the right hand. So make sure you pick the weight up safely. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step out to the left. Left butt cheek goes over the left heel. Big stretch on the inside of the right leg. Push back. Feet are stacked underneath us and that weight goes on the outside. As you're stepping out to the side, I want you to really think about that left heel feeling heavy as you press it into the floor, as you reach those hips backwards. We've got 10 seconds. Enough time for 2 more reps, I think. Let's get 1 more. All right, 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, put that weight down, shake it out. Last thing we've got is that reverse lunge to balance. So again, we'll be stepping that right leg backwards, the weight's in the right hand. Again, you can always do that pit stop before we lift that knee up. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, so stepping backwards. Let that knee get as close to the floor as you feel comfortable, and then standing up. Pit stop if you need it. Lift that knee up, hold it for a second. Now you might find that one side's a little bit easier than the other. That's totally normal. We often have one side that's better at creating stability and one side that's better at creating power. Now we never want them, we don't necessarily need them to be exactly the same, but we want them to be similar in their capabilities. In 3, 2, 1, time. All right, now we're gonna make it a lot more fun. We've got 3 minutes of work, 1 minute rest. 3 minutes of work, 1 minute rest, 3 minutes of work. Your goal is to do 5 reps of those exercises on the right side and the left side in those 3 minutes. So you're trying to get one side of the body completed in 90 seconds. Now again, you have a number of reps to complete. 5 total. You're gonna do your best work for those 5 reps. So kickstand deadlift, then we've got the shoulder taps, then we do the lateral lunge, then we do the reverse lunge to balance. Are you ready to go? Take a quick sip of water if you need it. We'll shake it out. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. I'm gonna give you a little preview. So again, kickstand deadlift, number 1. Shoulder taps, number 2. Lateral lunge, number 3. And that reverse lunge to balance, number 4. All right, here we go. 3 minutes on the clock. Can you get the right side and the left side completed? In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. So now you've got a goal. You're working towards something that is not just time-based. So I finished my 5th rep, dropping down to the floor. 1, brace on the floor. Shift my weight across. 2, 3. So again, we're working hip and shoulder stability. 4, 5. We're taking that weight on the left-hand side, stepping out to the right, shifting the hips backwards, powerfully driving back to middle. That's 1. Now again, I want you to move at your pace, really focusing on getting the most out of every single rep. 3, 4. Hopefully by the time you get to that 5th rep and it starts to feel challenging, 5, we're done. Stepping backwards, adding that balance. 1, 2. Make sure you're breathing on the effort. So the last one this side. Okay, shake it out. And now I'm ready to do the same thing on the other side. Now, a little time check. We're around 1 minute and 15. So you need to complete 1 round in 90 seconds, which I feel confident you're gonna do. And this first round is about us, me and you, creating some trust, building our relationship. And then I might quite possibly destroy that when we go into rounds 2 and 3. Okay, 5 kickstand deadlifts. Right hand on the weight. Brace. Again, focus your breathing. When you're doing plank movements, it's full body. As much as you press your hands into the floor, also need you to press those toes into the ground. Now we've got those side lunges. Again, all 10 toes point straight forwards. So you do the side step and then everything shifts back. You're loading that hip like you're pulling an arrow backwards. There's a new Hunger Games movie out soon. So channel your inner Katniss. Okay, little time check. We're coming towards our final 30 seconds. Now, if you finish both the right and left hand side, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, please. And we're just gonna put a little bookmark where you're at when we go into that minute rest. Okay, I finished the right and left hand side. There's 6 seconds. So I'm gonna get ready to discuss what we're gonna do next time. You're gonna take a break in 3, 2, 1, done. So number 1, awesome job. Number 2, it wasn't that bad, was it? Number 3, hopefully you trust me now. So we're gonna take it up to another level. So for this kickstand deadlift, if you feel confident, maybe we can, again, you're resting, I'm working, you're resting. Maybe we can take that leg backwards. This would be level 1. Bring the foot into the kickstand, strength on the way up, a little bit more stability and balance on the way down. Level 2, if you feel confident, then you could keep the leg up the whole time as you go backwards and forwards. Remember, the hardest option may not always be the best option. So that's my little extra for this round. Recommended, but optional. But recommended, but still optional. You're gonna pick up where you left off in 5. That extra option in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna do the leg out. That weight touches the floor. I'm gonna bring it in. Boom, power on the way up. Now, the sound effects are also optional, but they are more highly recommended. It's very unlikely that if you make a powerful sound with your body, that you're then gonna, or a powerful sound, sorry, with your mouth, you're gonna move your body passively afterwards. So just a really simple way for us to focus our breathing. You think exhale, and really powerful sound will hopefully result in a really powerful rep. Okay, then we're gonna go on to that shoulder tap. Now, level 2 option, hold it for 1, 2, 3. Reset back down. Hold it for 1, 2, 3. So now we're finding ways. I told you, I've got lots of tricks up my sleeve to make each exercise a little bit more challenging and a little bit more effective with the same equipment, the same space, and the same amount of time. Sometimes it's not, you don't have to find something new, you just got to refine the things that we're already doing. I got a little level up for this side lunge coming in the next round, but you have to wait a little bit for that one. So again, we're trying to get 1 round every 90 seconds. And we're coming towards that 90-second mark, so I should probably speed up. A little bit too much talking, I think. But I've liked chatting with you, so I'm not mad about it. Okay, that's my right side done. Boom, and don't forget those sound effects. Boom, also use that opposite arm. Finding balance is not necessarily about one specific part of your body. It's about being able to organize all different parts of your body so we can get our center of mass over a specific point And the more successfully that we can do that, the more successfully we'll be able to move in different ways, shapes, and positions without falling over. Oh, I nearly forgot what was the next one. Okay, shoulder taps. Okay, really awesome job. So we're coming towards our last 10 seconds. I haven't quite been able to do 2 rounds here, but I'm gonna make up in the last one. Hopefully you've been moving a little bit quicker than I have. In 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, we've got 60 seconds. Again, the good thing about this is we take a little break, we get a chance to reset so we can really keep the quality high. And when we're trying to build strength, sometimes when you're doing short workouts or classes, sometimes you don't have the opportunity to repeat the same exercise enough times in a 5, 7 to 10 day period. So the great thing about this workout is we have 3 3-minute blocks to try to accumulate lots and lots and lots and lots of really good work. So if you want to level up now, because this is your last chance, maybe we can do the leg is up the whole time on that deadlift. For the side lunge, you can come down, pulse up, pulse back down, and reset back to the middle. That's a little spice for that one. Okay, you're gonna pick up where you left off. So I'm actually on that side lunge. Are you ready for your final 3 minutes? Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we've got a level up for these lower body movements. So you can add a little pulse. Now this little pulse is gonna help us to really work the inside muscle of the thigh and the outside muscle of the glute. And these are gonna help us when we're doing these lateral movements to create stability in the hip and the knee. So this would be good if you're a runner like me. Because although we're running in a straight line, a lot of the forces that are helping to propel us forward are moving us side to side, and we have to try to resist that. Now, as this is the last 3 minutes of this amazing workout, this is your best opportunity to impress your instructor. So make sure that every rep looks and feels great. I want to see your best work. Notice I said your best work. I didn't necessarily say the highest level of exercise selection, just your best work today. Because again, hopefully you'll enjoy this workout so much, you'll want to spend more time with me, albeit virtually, but I'll take it, that you'll do this workout again. And the next time you do it, you'll have more fun. And the next time you do it, you'll get more reps. And the next time you do it, you do more upgrades. And you and I can spend so much time together, making so much progress. That's one of my favorite things about being a trainer. I also enjoy learning new skills myself, but it's much more rewarding for me to impart my knowledge to you. Okay, I'm gonna add that little spice I forgot. Nice try, eh? Whoa. Okay, the good news is we're coming towards this final bit of the workout, but now I need you to push just that little bit harder. Now, hopefully with this workout, you're not really gonna feel sore in a way that maybe we did with the back and arms workout or a core workout, because we were specifically targeting muscle groups for consistent and continuous amounts of time. But you should feel that your whole body feels more awake or more alive, because now we've challenged lower body, upper body in slightly different ways that we don't do in traditional workouts. All right, team, I need a big push now. We're coming into our final 15 seconds. I'm getting close to finishing my second round, and hopefully you're close to finishing off your reps. We got 5, and we've got one more rep. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whoa. Really amazing job today. Hopefully your hips feel a little bit more loose and your shoulders feel a little bit more mobile. Thank you for your patience. I know we had lots of different things to go through, but hopefully after doing this, you're gonna feel a little bit more balanced, not only with your kettlebell and your strength work, but hopefully lots of other activities that you're doing outside of this. Again, my name's Ben from Fit Room. This has been the Trainer of the Month Club at Well+Good. Please make sure you subscribe, and I can't wait to work out with you again next week.